Hello, fellow lifeless loser. I'm guessing you also enjoy reading manga instead of being a useful member of society who works and pays taxes. Then join me and let me tell you about some absolute fire manga binges you can do. Chainsaw Man is obviously going to be the number one recommendation from me, since this manga is just top tier and could easily be read in a single afternoon or evening. Like, straight up, you could finish this in like 3-4 hours easy. If you're a fast reader, then even quicker than that. So what makes a manga binge so good? Usually the series which have a lot of action and some strong characters always do really well when it comes to binges. Chapters fly past you and you're always hooked onto something new and current. There isn't too much text to read, since that kind of slows down the pace a lot and just makes things a whole lot more tedious to read. And who wants to read instead of looking at pretty panels? Chainsaw Man is a clear-cut example of that. There is everything for a good binge. Short, snappy dialogue, great action scenes, mysteries, and great humour overall. There is a large variety of things going on, but it's never too much. Characters are distinct from each other, and their motivations are clear-cut and relatable. Well, except for Aki. My family hasn't been wiped out by a massive flying desert eagle just yet. With Denji, I can relate quite a bit more with. My man is just based like me. Another absolutely killer binge is Tokyo Revengers, and for me this is the one that stands just above Chainsaw Man when it comes to binges. This one is quite a lot longer, so you won't be able to read it just as quickly, but trust me, this is such a delight to read for a few days until you're fully caught up. I have never had such a good binge, and there is nothing quite like it. 10 chapters feel like 2, and all of a sudden you're immersed into this rich and deep story with high stakes and incredible action scenes. There are twists and turns all around the manga which keep you on your toes. I really love Tokyo Revengers manga. At times I was legit ready to just be summoned into their world and fight for Toman and help Takemichi. I was so hyped so many times, and it only just kept getting better with some of these incredible arcs and absolutely stellar moments. A manga a bit more akin to Chainsaw Man in the dark aspect is the go itself, Berserk. I loved binging Berserk so much. It's a story you have a hard time putting down and doing something else. It's truly in a caliber of its own, at least for me. I know some people aren't really on board, but I don't know what the fuck you guys be smoking to think that way. Berserk is amazing, and such a deep story which just has you rooting for Guts no matter the situation. And I'm obviously sad that it had to end and Kintaro Miura had to pass away. And I will be making a Berserk video in the near future, so look out for that. It's going to be quite the video. One of the competitors for the GOAT status is also an incredible binge of itself, and that is Vagabond. I'm nowhere near caught up, but each time I get a new volume, and I mean one of the big meaty fuckers, I just have to read it in one sitting or one day. The story is just that good, and you can't just stop reading halfway through. It's another manga which is just so very special, and I can't wait to read more. Sadly, I'm only reading it physically since I'm a snob like that. But for real, the paper they print it on is so fucking nice. Makes my graphic designer brain cells tingle and makes me so happy to read. Whilst I'm here, can I just mention how nice it feels to hold a manga volume? I might be autistic or something, but for real, sometimes I get these urges to just hold a manga volume or like flick through one for a little while, because I just really love the way it feels in the hand. I should probably go get checked. But honestly, I'm okay with having whatever this is, it's fun. Whilst Chainsaw Man is an incredible binge, you guys can't be sleeping on other stories either. There are so many good binges and probably types of binges I've yet to discover. So go out there and read more and grow more fond of the medium, because it truly is something incredible and unique. These authors are creating something amazing, and I'm honestly all for it, and going to be reading so much more manga too.